Good morning, Dave Weiss with the AmuckArts.com video blog of the day. Well, the day is May 13th, and that's a day that I will always remember. You see, it was 30 years ago today that I saw my very first rock concert. Yeah, I know that's a strange thing for a minister to get excited about, maybe for you, but listen to this. I remember so many of the details of that day so clearly. I was 16 years old. My ticket cost $8.50. It was Rush on the Permanent Waves tour. Their warm-up band was a band called Laurie and the Sighs. We saw them at the Hershey Park Arena. I remember driving there in Mike Nabb's 72 dark green Chevy Monte Carlo, listening to Rush on the 8-track player. Yes, that's how old I am. I remember so many things about that day. It was amazing. I can still see images from that concert in my mind if I think about it hard enough. $8.50 for a ticket. That's about 10% of what they are today. It just amazes me when I think back. But you know, guys, I'm sitting here and I'm questioning, why is it that I remember this so clearly? And it all comes back to one thing for me. All my senses were engaged. You know, I looked forward to this thing for months, and when I finally got there, it exceeded all my expectations. There was visual, there was audio, of course. There were aromas, some of which I could have done without. There were tastes. You could feel, I remember what it felt like when the lights went down and the first notes of 2112 came out of Geddy Lee's Rickenbacker 4001 bass and just bounced off my chest, and you could just feel it. It was exciting. And as I look back on that day and I think about what made it so exciting, I think about the church. And I wonder why we don't, or in most cases, we don't engage people in the same way. I mean, I'm not saying we should make our worship services into rock concerts unless God's leading you to do that. But what I am saying is, why not engage people on every level possible? Why not realize that people are engaged by so many different things? And what we really want to do is use every possible tool we have, every crayon in the box, to draw people into this most important message that we have. Guys, we have the most important message that there is, the message of Jesus Christ. And we need to use everything we have to make sure as many people as possible are drawn to God through Christ. And I send this message out every couple of days to some of the most creative people in the church. And guys, the church should be the most creative place in the community because we're the children of the ultimate creator. But I'm sending this out again to these creative people all over the place. And my challenge to all of us is this. Let's create new ways of engaging people with the message of the gospel, both in our worship services and in our day-to-day lives, because let's face it, every aspect of our lives, if we're following Christ, is worship. So let's use everything we have to engage as many people as we can, so that as many people as we can possibly meet can be drawn to the Lord. Go out there and be amazing today. Go out there and use everything you have to God's glory. Remember that verse that I beat on over and over again. Each one should use whatever gifts he has received to serve others. How could your gift be used to draw people to the most important truth there is, the truth of Jesus Christ? May God bless you as you seek to find the way, and then go forth and do it. God bless.